Every time you walk through the door, your dog drops into that familiar stretch, front legs reaching forward, tail high like a little flag in the wind. You've seen it so many times, it feels almost automatic. But why that movement? Why scratch their ears after a walk or freeze mid-step on the sidewalk? These little things, they happen every day. But what if they're not random? What if they're messages? In this video, I'll decode 10 everyday behaviors and show you what your dog has been trying to say. Let's start with the one that confuses most owners, the moment your dog sits and simply won't walk. Number 1, why your dog sits down and refuses to walk. You've seen it. The leash tightens and your dog just stops. No pulling, no drama, just stillness. Most people assume it's stubbornness or maybe a little defiance. But what if that pause is their quiet way of telling you something's wrong? Sometimes it's the heat, a sore paw, or a sound you didn't even notice. Other times it's deeper. It's a check-in. They stop, look up, and ask without words, "Are you still with me?" That moment of stillness isn't about control. It's about connection. They're not planting their feet to push back. They're searching for your lead. And when they move again, tail low, eyes soft, it's not obedience. It's trust in motion. A soft surrender that says, "I believe in you." That pause wasn't resistance. It was vulnerability. Their body was whispering something only love could hear. And if stopping is their way of trusting you, what comes next reveals something even more tender. Number 2, why dogs lick your face or hands. You sit down, and before you know it, a warm tongue brushes against your hand. Some call it gross, others call it love. But what if licking is your dog's way of reading your heart? When they taste your skin, they're not just checking for crumbs. They're decoding you. The salt on your skin, the scent of your stress, it's all data. Emotional data. Your dog isn't trying to groom you. They're trying to understand you. Each gentle lick says, "I know you. I feel you." It's how they comfort you, how they bridge silence with presence. To them, your skin holds your story. And with each lick, they're saying, "I'm here with you." Even when you don't say a word, their tongue becomes touch, and their touch becomes a tether. And if licking is how they soothe you, wait until you see how they comfort themselves, especially when the world goes quiet at night. Number 3, why dogs curl up to sleep like a little ball. You've seen it 1,000 times. Your dog turns in slow circles, then folds into a perfect little ball. It looks peaceful, almost poetic. Most people think it's just comfort, but it's more than that. It's instinct. It's memory. In the wild, curling tightly kept their heart protected, their body warm, their back guarded. That shape isn't just about sleep, it's about safety. Even now, in your quiet home, that instinct whispers, "This is how I survive." And yet, it's more than survival. It's trust, because your dog chooses to rest beside you, not out of fear, but because their body believes, "Here, I am safe." That breath you hear as they tuck their nose under their tail, it's not just sleep. It's surrender. And if curling is how they protect themselves while sleeping, what happens when that peace gets broken? When silence turns into a soft, aching cry? Number 4, why dogs whine when you ignore them. You look away for a moment and there it is, that soft, aching whine. To you it might sound like noise, but to them it's confusion wrapped in longing. Most people call it attention-seeking. But your dog isn't being needy, they're feeling disconnected. Your gaze is their anchor. When it breaks, their world tilts. That whimper? It's not mischief. It's a message. It says, "Where did you go?" To your dog, eye contact isn't just communication. It's belonging. When you turn back and meet their eyes, the whining fades. Not because they got their way, but because the connection was restored. That silence that follows isn't empty. It's peace. Their body relaxes. Their breath slows. Because to them, your attention is safety. It's how they know they're still home. And if whining is how they cry out for connection, what about when their body sends signals even louder, scratching in rhythms you might have missed? Number 5, why dogs scratch their ears with their back legs. You've seen that funny little dance. A back leg twitching fast, scratching an ear like it's sending a secret message in Morse code. Most people just laugh, thinking it's a simple itch. But sometimes that rhythm hides something deeper. A drop of moisture, a speck of dust, or a quiet discomfort they can't explain. Your dog doesn't have words, so their nails become language. That rapid scratch isn't just habit, it's hope. Hope that you'll notice, that you'll listen. When they shake their head again and again, they're not being silly. They're asking for help the only way they know how. And if the scratching returns day after day, it's not something to ignore. It's a signal wrapped in motion. Their body is speaking. Their rhythm is a whisper. Something doesn't feel right. And if scratching is how they ask for help, what about the signals they send when they're full of emotion? When their tails begin to move like waves of thought? Number 6, why dogs wag their tails. You see that tail move and you smile, certain it means joy. But a wag isn't one emotion, it's a sentence. Fast, loose arcs speak of comfort, but tight, stiff flicks, they whisper of nerves. A wag can be friendly, or cautious, or confused. The tail is your dog's second voice. It speaks with rhythm and tension. Up means confidence. Low means fear. Still means doubt. When the tail wags but the body freezes, it's not happiness, it's hesitation. They're saying, I want to trust, but I'm not sure yet. Their body speaks in nuance. And that tail you think you understand? It can lie, but it always reveals something. You just have to listen with more than your eyes. And if wagging is a code to be learned, what does it mean when a strange dog walks straight up to you, and only you? Number 7, why strange dogs approach certain people. You're standing still, doing nothing special, and suddenly a dog you've never met walks straight to you. Not the others, just you. It feels random, but it never is. Dogs don't choose by chance. They read energy, they sense calm, or grief, or the lingering scent of a dog you once loved. Their nose catches what your voice never says. Maybe it's your stillness. Maybe it's the way your breath slows when they come close. Whatever it is, they know. To them, you're not a stranger, you're safe ground. Like finding shade on a hot day. They seek what feels true, and in that brief moment you are chosen, not for what you say, but for what you carry. But once trust is built, calm can flip to chaos, like when they explode into wild, joyful spins out of nowhere. Number 8, what are dog zoomies and why they matter? Out of nowhere, your calm dog explodes, racing in circles, eyes wild, paws pounding like thunder on the floor. You laugh. It looks like chaos. But inside that storm is release. Zoomies aren't madness, they're medicine. A burst of energy too big to hold in. Joy, stress, or waiting too long to play. It builds. Then it bursts. Those wild spins shake off the weight. The weight of waiting. Of holding still. Of being good. It's not disobedience. It's freedom. Every lap says, I'm alive. I'm here. I'm okay now. Watch them closely after. You'll see it. The breath slowing. The gaze softening. Like a storm that passed and left sunshine behind. Zoomies aren't random. They're ritual. A reset written into fur and feet. And when the storm ends, they lie down quietly, watching you. But why do they keep their eyes on you, even when nothing's happening at all? Number 9, why your dog always watches you. You turn your head, and there they are again. Quiet eyes following your every move. They don't bark. Don't beg. They just watch. It's not obsession, it's connection. In the wild, a pack survives by watching the leader. Every twitch, every pause, every breath. At home, you are that center. You are gravity, and your dog studies you, not to control, but to stay safe. That stare? It's not blank. It's asking, are we okay? They're reading the room through your shoulders, your sighs, your silence. That gaze is guard duty disguised as love. It's steady, gentle, constant, because in their world, your presence is the map, the meaning, the moon they orbit. You are not just their person. You are their home. And when you finally meet that gaze, you'll recognize it. It's the same look they give right before they stretch and bow to greet you. Number 10, why dogs stretch when they see you. You walk through the door, and there it is. Front legs reaching out, chest low, tail high. That slow, familiar stretch? It looks like a lazy yawn, but it's not. It's a bow, a greeting, a gesture of peace. In dog language, that movement says, "I'm glad you're here." It's not just about loosening muscles. It's about lowering walls. Dogs don't hug. They don't say hello with words. They say it with their bodies. That stretch is a handshake, a smile, a whisper of joy. Muscles soften, eyes glow. And in that moment, your dog says more than hello. They say, "My world is right again." That bow bridges distance. It melts the time you were apart. Because in their world, love isn't spoken. It's shown. Now you see it. Every stretch, every pause, every whimper wasn't random. It was language. A quiet, living conversation that's been unfolding in front of you this whole time. Your dog has trusted you with their world, without saying a word. And maybe tonight, when they curl beside you or stretch at your feet, you'll finally understand. That was never just a nap, never just a stretch. It was their way of saying, "I'm safe. I'm home. I choose you." Because in their world, love isn't loud. It's 1,000 quiet rituals, played out in fur, in silence, and in trust.